Hello and welcome to Mama Magma Yoga. My name is Tamu and I'm here today with a quick meditation for you that is designed and intended to help you let go of the grip of having to have control over the narrative that runs throughout our heads and dictates how we see ourselves and how we conduct our days through our lives. It's also about letting go of the need to constantly produce. We all get tired from this need to constantly have something going on, never taking a rest. So today is an opportunity for you to find some real rest and a place to just be, to come into the moment and be content and be your whole self. That's the invitation. So I invite you to stand today. It might seem counterintuitive. You might think we're going to come and lie down on our mat and get bundled up in blankets. And yes, if that's what you need, then definitely do it. Listen to your body. But I invite you to stand so that you can find real connection with the earth and with your own grounding. So you really want to connect with your own energy today. You want to intend to invite soul and source and earth into your body. So find a standing position. Feet are hip-width distance apart. Toes are pointing forward. Elongate down through the tailbone. Lift up through the sternum. Find your mountain pose. Open your palms. Face forward at your sides so that your shoulders can roll back and so that you are in a position of receiving, of being open to energy, to self. Then begin to notice your breath. Now perhaps you close your eyes or you soften your gaze. Perhaps you're by a window and you look outside and take your gaze out there and just listen. Begin to elongate your inhales, elongate your exhales, and allow your attention to begin to slowly descend down through the body. So let's take it down and down and down to the throat. Just feel what's happening in the throat chakra. Breathe some energy into the throat. Then take it down a little bit further into the heart. Breathe, open the heart. And if you've got busy mind today, that's okay. Come with intention to relax, to soften, to breathe open, to self, to receiving. As we move our intention down through the body, or attention, rather, down through the body, let's begin to have an intention to surrender. You've got nothing to do, no place to go. Begin to surrender to this moment. Move your attention down into the body a bit more, into the solar plexus. Begin to breathe deeper breaths. Allow the solar plexus to expand and contract. Nothing special here. Whatever happens internally is meant to happen. Don't beat yourself up. Simply be. Relax. You don't have to prove anything to anyone. You simply have to open and allow space. Dropping the attention a little bit further into the sacral chakra, into that yummy energy there. Allow whatever images come up to float to the surface. Maybe with this attention space being here in the body, we begin to move a little bit. Maybe you begin to sway the hips. Maybe you begin to find a little bit of circular motion. Maybe you really do close the eyes now, and in your own space, in your own safety that I hope you've created for yourself, you can let some sound move. Some hua, some deep, some wide. Maybe you tap into some imagery here, some emotion here. Maybe you let it move. Maybe tears begin to fall down your face. Surrender. This is your time to simply be. Continue to breathe deep, really filling the abdomen with air. Becoming in sync with your breath, listening to the sound of your breath. Then we'll drop a little bit further into the root chakra. Connection. Connection to the earth. Connection to the ancestors. Connection to your I am, to your survival. The seat of the soul. Some people call this chakra. Where the source self descends through the Sushumna of the body and then makes connection with that primal self, with that Shakti energy, deep, deep, deep within. So from this place, from this deep place, maybe you begin to feel like, maybe your movements become a little bit more, maybe now you're like, in Malasana, down on the ground, hips are wide, root is connected. Begin to feel into the earth. Reach out into the earth around you, wherever you are. Feel this earth self, every tree in the park down the way, every blade of grass, every honeybee, the clouds as they skit across the sky, that blackberry bush you've been thinking about picking blackberries from. Think about the lives of the trees. Think about how they simply just are. They don't need to prove anything to anybody. Just like you don't need to prove anything to anybody. You can simply exist. And that is enough, and that is beautiful. And it is more magnificent than you could even imagine. Your unique being unfurling into this planetary realm, into this dimension, to kiss this earth and have experience here. To come into full-bodied experience. What is this flesh? What is this mind? What is this emotion? What is this movement? Settle in. Feel. Allow whatever images that come to mind to simply be, to express, to flit across the mind. Breathing deep. Feeling all your connection. Maybe you feel the connections as meridians, as lines of energy that extend out beyond your body and connect with the earth, with your family members, with your beloved, with the trees, with the animals, with the bodies of water. Feel your connection. Feel yourself move like you are being blown in the wind, and just let go. Allow that energy to take you. Now, whatever you're knowing here, whatever you are knowing in this moment, whatever is arising as an aha moment, as a whoo, I didn't know that existed, as a there's so much emotion there, as a whoo, I can just relax. Whatever that knowing is, simply let it be. Don't let the mind take over. Take that A drive, take the disc out, and toss it away. Don't try to analyze. Don't try to justify. Don't try to categorize. You don't need to do anything. Just feel. Deep breath in and long breath out. Again, a deep breath in and a long breath out. Feel the emotion in your throat chakra. There is so much you want to say, right? There is so many parts of you that want to flower. Let them be. Let yourself feel your emotion. Let yourself burst forth. Without reason, without rhyme, just let it gush from within. If that means you need to go pick up pen and paper and start writing, just let it flow. Don't let the brain analyze. You're not editing. You're not changing this word for that word. You're not putting in commas. Free form. If that means you need to sing a song, if you need to crank the music, if you need to dance, if you need to do a yoga flow, if you need to pound the ground and scream, that's okay. It's good. It's healthy. And I feel you. I feel you. I am right here with you. Now you can stay in this energy and explore for as long as you need. Or you can begin to reel it back in. Come back into your body. Begin to feel sensation. Begin to calm the breath. Allow the body to cool, to soften once again. Come into stillness, perhaps bringing palms together at the heart. Perhaps palms are folded in your lap. Perhaps they are open at your sides. Deep breaths. Nicely done. Stay open. Vulnerability is a superpower. Remember to listen deep within. I suggest that after this meditation, you go for a walk, or you lie down and allow yourself to sleep. You find safe space with someone and talk about what came up for you, if that safe space is available, or you continue to write your experience down. But please, I beg you, don't let the brain get in the way. Use this as a learning experience for natural flow, for sacred geometry, for chaos that creates coherency, that is a dandelion, that is a shell on the beach, that is the way waves crest and fall. Thank you for joining me. I hope to see you again soon. The light in me bows to the light in you. Namaste.